There's a 529 plan move that lets a parent or grandparent drop $180,000 into a tax-free investment account in a single day, completely legally, without triggering a single dollar in gift taxes, and your financial advisor has almost certainly never mentioned it. Most people think they know what a 529 is. A college savings account. Put some money in, it grows, you use it for tuition. That's the version they teach you. What they don't teach you is that a 529 is actually one of the most powerful tax sheltering tools in the entire tax code, if you know how to use it correctly. And the move I'm about to show you is the reason wealthy families pass generational wealth without the IRS ever taking a cut. By the end of this, you'll understand exactly how it works. Here's the problem. The average family opens a 529, drops in a few $1,000s a year, and thinks they're doing the right thing. And they are, but they're using about 10% of what this account can actually do. Meanwhile, every year they're paying capital gains taxes, estate taxes, and gift taxes on money that could have been completely sheltered. That gap between what the middle class does and what the wealthy do isn't about income. It's about information. The move is called 529 superfunding, and it runs on something buried inside the IRS tax code called the 5-year gift tax election. Here's how it works. Normally, you can give any person up to $18,000 a year as a gift without owing gift taxes. That's the annual gift tax exclusion. But the IRS carved out a specific exception for 529 plans. You can elect to front-load 5 full years of contributions all at once in a single year. That's $18,000 times 5. $90,000 per donor, per beneficiary. And here's where it gets interesting. If 2 parents each superfund the same child's 529, that's $180,000 deposited into a tax-free growth account in one transaction. No gift tax. No estate tax exposure on that money either, because the funds leave your taxable estate the moment they go in. The IRS calls it a completed gift. The money is gone in the best possible way. Now run the math. $180,000 invested at a modest 7% annual return, left alone for 18 years, grows to roughly $600,000, tax-free. Compare that to the same $180,000 sitting in a regular brokerage account, same returns, but you're paying capital gains every step of the way. The gap between those two outcomes is not a rounding error. It's the difference between college-funded and generational wealth started, and it goes deeper. Under the Secure 2 Act, money left over in a 529, money the kid didn't need for school, can now be rolled directly into a Roth IRA. Up to $35,000 lifetime after the account has been open 15 years. So if your child earns a scholarship or chooses a cheaper school, that money doesn't die. It becomes a tax-free retirement head start instead. So why doesn't your advisor tell you this? Because there's no commission on a 529 index fund inside a direct sold state plan. No product to pitch. No trail fee. The move is legal. It's documented in IRS Publication 709, and the wealthiest estate planners in this country use it routinely. But if you're not in the right room, nobody hands you the playbook. Now, the catch, because there always is one. You cannot make any additional annual gifts to the same beneficiary during the 5-year election period without eating into your lifetime exemption. And if you die within those 5 years, a prorated portion of the contribution gets pulled back into your taxable estate. That's a real risk worth knowing. This is not a move you make without a CPA or a state attorney who actually understands the election. But here's the reframe. The IRS built this rule on purpose. They want money moving into education. They want funds leaving taxable estates early. That is the rare case where the government's incentives and yours point in exactly the same direction, and the only question is whether you knew the door existed. $180,000, $1 day, completely legal, completely off your taxable estate. That is the 529 secret. But what most people still haven't figured out, and what the banks especially don't want you connecting, is that there's a related account, one that isn't marketed as an education tool at all, that wealthy grandparents use to do something very similar, with even fewer restrictions on what the money can touch. That's the next file.